What's up, everybody? Welcome to the garage. Haven't made a video in a long time. I had busy summer. I know I was doing all the small engine stuff, and yeah, I just kind of got bored with it. I've got a few things I've got to do, and there'll be a couple of videos coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I want to finish my old outboard. I've got another steel saw to work on. But I had a busy summer anyway, so I didn't get a whole lot done anyways, working on projects, yard work, whatever. And then I guess towards the fall, started a new hobby. Always wanted, since I was a kid, to try blacksmithing. Don't know why. My dad had a piece of railroad track, and he gave it to me. I had an old brake rotor from my car. I saved, thinking I was going to make a forge out of it, so I did. I'll put a picture up right here. And then, that worked well. Let's see. I started, I guess I made this set of tongs. I didn't know what I needed for tongs, anything like that. Saw some cool videos, and these things really work, and they work great. So made that set of tongs, then I screwed around with some little stuff and started messing around with railroad spikes, and I really like the railroad spike bottle openers. So I wanted to figure out how to make those. These tongs, man, they don't really hold a spike very well at all. It wants to wiggle around in there, whatever. So, doing a little more research, I guess I found you need a different pair of tongs for everything, really. So I wanted specifically a set to hold railroad spikes. So I made these next, and they're not great. They're just rebar, same as those. I couldn't get the curves to match, but they really work fine. They will hold the hell out of a railroad spike while you beat the hell out of a railroad spike, so it definitely doesn't go anywhere. This is, I don't know what it was. Piece of a big spring or something, I don't remember. But that's, I guess, a tong clip. So you put that sucker on there, and boy, these really will hold a railroad spike. I've made a lot of bottle openers. I'll put a picture up here of a couple more that I made, so you can see them if you want. Get that out of the way. So then I went to making a couple bottle openers out of the railroad spikes, and that was pretty cool. And then I want to try some different stuff. Oh, I had to make a slot punch, which it turns out this one doesn't work well. It's probably 1045. It's a shaft. I get old shafting from work, different things. So this thing, I tried putting different tips on it and grinding it like a chisel, grinding it flat, grinding it all over the place. And then I watched the videos and how they punch their holes, and you knock it and you hit it the other side and flip it over and blah blah blah. I mean, it would take me 30 minutes to punch a hole at least, but it did work. I wanted a smaller set of spikes. I was making a rose for my daughter. Another video I watched on YouTube. A couple videos I guess I watched. I'll put a picture of the rose up right now. So I made that for my daughter. These hold 1/4 inch flat stock for some different things I was trying to make it. It kind of got a little notch in them there. And they really hold 1/4 and 5/16 round stock quite well. And those are made out of 2 railroad spikes. So they're not perfect at all, but man, they work really well. I'm pretty happy with them overall. Slot punch number 2. I just made this the other day. This one is, I don't know if you can see that. It's about 1/4 inch wide. I think it's a little too small where the other one was too big. But use this. Just tried it out the other night, and that's the bottle opener. I started to drift it out, and then getting ready to make the hole bigger, whatever. But oh, my anvil. just an old piece of railroad track. Like I said, my dad, I've got tons of hammers. Most already had a bunch of stuff. So last week I think I ground this horn onto it, and man, does that make a big difference for making bottle openers. You can bend things over it. The bottle openers, if you watch the videos, you heat it up and then you're hitting here to open up the hole on it. Works great. Problem with the railroad track is there's nothing flat on it. This is all rounded over. So I spent a couple hours cutting and grinding that horn onto there, and probably another good hour just cutting this flat spot on here. But for punching holes and everything, way better. So until I get better, and I've got junk laying all over the floor. Failed projects. There's a rose where the petals split apart on me. But until I get better, get a better anvil, that's where I'm at now. So wrap up this, what was supposed to be a quick video, and it's probably not now. That's going to be my new thing. I'm going to start just making videos, watching videos on YouTube and trying out different things and sharing them here with you. So should be an interesting ride. I'd like to see if I can make at least make enough money to support the hobby. That's what I always did with the small engines. I'd buy chainsaws off of eBay, fix them, sell them, make a little bit of money, and then it supports the garage. I can pay for firewood, things like that, my little stove. So that's the plan with the blacksmithing right now. At least support the hobby, buy my firewood. Oh shoot, I forgot my propane forge. Basically, it's really just a stack of bricks with this homemade burner. I'll make another quick video on that maybe tonight, maybe add that tonight also. But I did make this propane forge because I don't have any way to get the charcoal or coal smoke out of here. But that'll be another video too. I just got a bunch of scrap from work. I believe I've got enough to make a coal forge for next year, and I'll try to put a stack in the garage here and get that vented out because I really enjoy this hobby a lot. So, but if you like the video, join me for some more, and I'm just going to start making a video of everything I do and tossing it up there. If you like them, I'd appreciate a like. If you want to see more, you can subscribe. Guess that's it. Have a good night.